Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to 100 Days of Joy, day 6. So today we're talking about boundaries. Um, Something that can make or break your happiness is what we're talking about, and that is boundaries. Let's be real. So many of us were raised to believe that setting boundaries is selfish, but guess what? It's the opposite. It is the absolute opposite. Boundaries protect your peace, your energy, and your joy. And when you're constantly overextending yourself, overcommitting, there is no room for joy to thrive. Uh, I used to struggle with this myself. Um, I'm just thinking. I used to struggle with this with myself, saying yes when you really want to say no, constantly overcommitting, saying, trying to be at everybody's event, trying to go to everything. Somebody's having a baby shower, somebody having a birthday party, and you don't want people to think that you don't care about them or you don't, you don't want to support them. So you're constantly overcommitting, overgiving, overextending, and feeling over it. But when I started setting boundaries, saying no with love, I'm not gonna be able to make it, but I, I I'm not gonna be able to do that today. When I started setting those boundaries with love, prioritizing my well-being, I started to breathe again. And that's when I realized that it was this level of boundaries was necessary for joy to exist. That joy needed a space to exist. And committing to not overcommitting, setting that boundary gave joy a space to exist in my life. So I want to share with you today. I just want to share 3 practical tips. I'm gonna share my gratitude at the end. I keep saying I want to start with gratitude, and I don't. But I want to share 3 practical ways to set boundaries for more joy today. Number one is to say no without guilt. Remind yourself that you don't owe anyone an explanation for protecting your peace. No, I'm not going to be able to make it. And you might struggle with this like I do because I feel like sometimes I used to be like, oh, my feelings are hurt because they can't make it. And then you kind of make up all kinds of stories about why somebody might not be able to make it. But no, just means that maybe they just don't have the capacity to make it. Maybe they had a rough day at work that day. Maybe they have a lot going on with their family. Maybe whatever is the reason. And it's not about them not wanting to be around you because that was part of what made it hard for me to honor that one, to say no without guilt. The other thing is, but reminding yourself that you don't owe anybody an explanation to protect your peace is so important. It's so important. The other thing is number two, honor your needs. Honor your needs. If you need rest, you need to recharge. You need some alone time. Protect it. Protect that. If you just want to go, I can't go to the birthday party. I just want to go be at a movie by myself. I just want to sit home and do absolutely nothing. Sometimes it is so necessary to our own survival. So that is another boundary that, and I'm not talking about isolation. I'm talking about truly, I have done a lot. I've been doing a lot, and I just need a minute for myself. I need some time for myself, and not just feeling like. Also, I feel like if I say that, I want to say not feeling like you need to do it to the point like, okay, I'm exhausted now. I want to do it, but it should be a regular part of how we live so that so we're not living in a place of burnout. A client asked me today, she said, why are so many therapists? She does work some type. She just asked me, why are so many therapists experiencing this level of like acute uh she described it as like needing a rest, needing to leave, needing a break from work, and needing to be in certain programs because they're burned out. They are burnt out. And so is my that was my answer. Because when we overcommit, we don't set boundaries, we don't give ourselves permission to have joy or to have a space where we can say, you know what, I'm not doing anything today because I have this amount of things to do and I can't add another thing to it. Or this is all I'm going to take on for the week, and this is what I want to do. and not feeling guilty about it. It provide, like, allowing you, setting yourself up so that you have those boundaries installed in your life creates a safer space for you. It creates a space for you to thrive. And I feel like as a recovering people pleaser, I can point this out the most because I am in recovery. Let go of people pleasing. Realize that you cannot make everyone happy. You don't have the ability. You don't have the capability. You don't have the wherewithal. You don't have the capacity sometimes to make everyone happy. No matter what you do, somebody is going to be unhappy. It is beneficial to at least ensure that you are happy. You definitely can't make everybody happy, but you can make yourself happy. So, speaking of happiness, I want to remind you that joy is not all about big, grand moments. Joy isn't always about the big moments, it's about the little things. It's about the little things like saying, today on Sunday, I'm going to rest, and not allowing somebody else to come in and detour that or derail that or distract. Because we're seeing a bunch of distractions happening here right now. And if I can leave you with any word today, it is don't be distracted. In that happy Black History Month. Also, the other thing is the small moments of joy are the first sip of water that you take when your feet before your feet even hit the floor. I don't know if you like me. I've gotten to a space where I feel like I remember my grandmother always had a cup of water on the side of the bed at night, but I sleep with some water or a bottle of water on the side of the bed just in case it's a little warm or something in the room. So when I wake up in the morning, I might take a sip of that water. Joy is the first sip of that water when it goes down. Or if you like me, you like a hot drink. I drink coffee now somehow, but I love tea. And it's something about that that tea. I like a certain type of tea. I like that Earl Grey tea, but I like all kinds of teas. But there's something about when that first hot sip goes down. That is a joyful moment. So it's the little moments. Your favorite song coming on at the perfect time. It's the simple things. I love that song. Something, but that's your perfect song. The perfect song. Your favorite song coming on at the perfect time. I'm gonna leave it at that. And then feeling that you get when you finally exhale after a long day. Yeah. You ever have a long day and you like it's over. You could close your computer or you leave out of work and you're like, "Mm, that's the moment of experiencing joy." So that's day 6, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.